Hello friends, welcome to the series of Linux tutorial. So this is our fifth video on user management. Before deep dive, I request you please like, share and subscribe our channel so it motivate us and we will bring you more useful videos for learning. So without wasting time, let's deep dive into it. So what is user? So basically we have a two types of user in a Linux. One is system user which works for system, right? And another one are non-system user which works on system. So example of system user are FTP user and non-system user are normal user which we create as per our requirement or as per our whatever you can say need or so if we go next further in details, non-system user are also of two types. One is privileged user and second one is non-privileged user, right? So what is the difference between these two? So privileged users are mainly, you can say it's a super user that have all the privileges and it starts with a symbol hash. Okay, whenever you logged in, if you see the hash sign on on a command line, that means you are working with a privileged user. And if we talk about non-privileged user, it starts with dollar. So privileged user have all the privileged user and non-privileged user are those user which we create and give the privilege to as per the requirement or as per the need or as per the work on system or as on the rules. So let's see in a machine. So before we start, I'll discuss you that I'm using the Red Hat Linux as you see. Red Hat Linux variant 8. So there is no difference between the all the flavors of Red Hat, Ubuntu, Fedora, whatever you want. All the commands will be same. The small might be small difference, but everything with what we are using here that will be work on all the flavors. Okay, so we are talking about the user. So this is a simple user, non-privileged user, and you can see the dollar sign here. Okay, if we switch to the privileged user, root user, or can say super user, then let's see what prompt it will show. I will fill the password. So we are logged with the root user, so you can see the hash as we learned earlier. Hope you understand. So let's go back to our board. Okay. Hope you clear till now. Okay. So basically, user information lying in slash etc slash passwd file. All the user information. Okay. And if we talk about the password of user, any user who having a password, that information is lying in a slash etc shadow slash etc shadow. This contains the user information and this contains the password information. We will study in detail. I will show you all the things, whatever it contains and whatever we can do with it. Okay, no worries about it. So let's start with the uh, what kind of information we find when we uh, create a user. First one is name of the user. Second one is ID. Third one is home directory. Okay. Next one is shell and the last one is primary group. Okay, so basically name indicates the name of the user, it will be unique, and second one is id also will unique, and the third one is a home directory which represent its name, like slash home slash harpreet, as we mentioned the name. Okay, if we create the name, a username Harpreet, then it will show slash home slash Harpreet, and Harpreet will do all the create all their contents and do whatever you want in slash home slash Harpreet directory. Okay, and shell. What is shell? Shell is the first login screen, or you can say uh, it's a assess working prompt. Whenever it log in, and it will give you the working prompt. And primary group is the group when we create the user, it will automatically create the primary group for it. You no need to create it. Okay. So let's talk about the ID. So basically 0 to 99 IDs are reserved for the system. Okay. The user having 0 to 999 IDs belongs to that particular ID between this range. That will be a system user. As we discussed earlier, it might be root, it might be FTP user, it might be web server user, whatever it is. Okay. And if we create the normal user, that will take the ID. First user on a system, suppose you create a fresh install machine, the user will get the 1000 ID when we create it. Okay. And let's go next. So this is the, suppose we have created the username, suppose we have John. Okay, so John is a name. Okay, and X. Okay, semicolon. I will explain it. Okay, so as we discussed, John is a username. Okay, right? And here is X. What is X? X is a password authentication required. Like as we discussed, password are in shadow file. Whenever user log, so X will intermediate as a password. Please authenticate this user with the shadow file, whether it has password or not. Okay. And next one is 1000. That is the ID of this particular user. Okay. As we discussed, this is considered user ID. And next one is group ID. As we discussed, primary group. Whatever the user will create, the primary group will automatically create with the name of that user. And this is the blank space is a description or comments if we want to give during the creation. Okay, next one is the home directory, and the last one is the login shell. Okay, shell, whatever shell you want to give him. I hope you understand this. Okay, and password is 128-bit password. Okay, and so let's deep dive and create some user.